Hey guys, we're going to be talking about quadratics in the vertex form. So vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k, where hk is a vertex. So something you want to make sure you watch out for is that that's a minus h, and this h is really is a positive value. So if it says x minus 7, that 7 is going to still stay positive in the vertex. Remember, it's like our transition, so our translation, our shift right and left, remember that was opposite. So when I did minus, it meant right. If I said plus, it meant left. So this is kind of sort of where this all evolves from. So another thing is that you want to make sure that this a here is, that's not going to affect the vertex at all. Okay, so really any number out front is not going to affect that. So let's look at these first examples here, and we're going to identify the vertex based on this form. Now, the vertex form is something that will be on your formula chart, so you don't have to worry about that. Looking at this here, here is H, here is K, and so it is 2, 6 would be my vertex. What's really nice is that it is in order, H, then K, and X, then Y, so our point is kind of sort of in order, so I don't have to worry about switching that up. Here's H here, but there is nothing out here, so kind of like a plus 0. So if I have x plus 5, that's really supposed to be minus if I were to say positive. So it'd be like minus a negative 5 and make that a plus 5, and then 0 because there's nothing out here. So normally you won't write that, and normally you won't, that won't be there. So you just have to know that that's going to be at 0. And then 3 times x minus 1 squared minus 4. So again, this 3 here means absolutely nothing. And so therefore, I'm left with a positive 1, because remember it's a minus, or, x minus h, and then negative 4. So the k, if it's a negative, it's going to be a minus. So that still works that way as well. Looking here, we can see you can be given an equation, and you need to find the vertex. And so here we have 1, 4. So I have y equals. That is important. A lot of people didn't write that on their last quiz. That is something you need to make sure you do include. And then you can write an a out here in front. That's not going to change. So that wouldn't be counted wrong. I just normally don't. So I have x minus 1 squared plus 4. So again, you could have like a 3 out here if you wanted to, or 2, or 1/2. That's not going to change the vertex, and that would still be a correct answer. Looking at the second one, so we have negative 2, 6 as our vertex. Trying to write the equation, I'm going to have y is equal to x plus 2 squared plus 6. So here's h, here's k, plugging those in there each spot. Again, you could have a number out here for a, so you could have maybe 1/2 if you wanted to. That would still be okay, but we just normally don't write that. It'd still be correct. And then the last one, we have 0, 8. So therefore, I am going to have y is going to be equal to x squared plus 8. So if you write it like this, y is equal to x minus 0 squared plus 8, that would be okay. I probably would not count that off. I would rather you write it, like this. But if you don't, and you decide to write it the other way, that would work out as well. So that's what I have for you, quadratics and vertex form. You need to know that vertex form. It's going to be on your formula chart. This doesn't tell you what H and K stand for. It's going to have H and K, but you have to know which one is X and which one is Y as far as your vertex go. So that's what I have for you for quadratics in vertex form.